guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to an episode of Tales of Vesperia. In the last episode, we ran all over the place looking for Nobis' stupid manual, and harassing quite a few people along the way, like Mimula and her butler, Sebastian. That guy had a lot of nerve just barging into a haunted ship and having us chase him there and yada yada yada. Anyway, the next place that we need to go to is the Downgrist prison, because apparently there's someone here who has a general idea of how to process Everlight. So, just come right over here, and here's the prison. All the way in the HQ. Now let's head down here, and we should find him. Let's see. Here we go. He's sleeping. Kind of, I think. And we just barge right in. I'm surprised that wasn't locked. Mr. Irmine. Irmine, okay, I presume. Shut your hole and leave me be. We've come to ask you about the process for finding Everlight, sir. Everlight? Who boy? Who nanny? Who nanny? What did he say? What sort of response is that? Will you tell us what you know? Are you sure that's what you want to know? Why don't I tell you the measurements of that fine young thing who works in the item shop? What? Okay, getting a little creepy now. He drives a hard bargain. Oof! Before you tell us anything, you are the one called Irmine, are you not? Now, let's not stand on formalities and such. Hey, are you sure this old coot's right in the head? So long as this is our only option, we don't really have much of a choice. Is he really our only option? He seems a bit on the sketchy side to me. Who are you calling sketchy? The sketchiest thing around here is your sorry excuse for a haircut. Oh, burn! Yuri, I think I'm ready to go now. Listen, old man, we're here to ask you something serious. Enough with the games. I don't get any more serious than this, Sonny. Okay then, we're here to ask you about the method for refining a metal called Everlight. If you think I'm giving that sort of info away for free, you're plain nutty. You gotta be nuttier than a fruitcake, perhaps? Those are pretty nutty. You want money? Or wait, you're not trying to get us to break you out of this joint, are you? Nah, that stuff's for amateurs. And then what is it? What I really love is a fine home-cooked meal. Great. If you're too dumb to understand the first time, it's not going to help for me to say it again. Okay, the old goat's even starting to grate on me, believe it or not. To be grating on Raven, that's an achievement in itself. That does it. We're going to make this old lunatic the best meal he's ever had. Yeah, but what should we fix for him? Why don't we try asking whoever's in charge of preparing his meals? Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy. There's no way that old man is gonna eat anything sweet. Okay. That's great. That tells me a lot, really. And are we really just gonna leave that door open? Jeez, he could just break out if he wanted. And this guard is like sitting there, not doing anything. So let's go ahead and ask around as to what he'd like. Won't eat anything cold. It says it gives him a stomach ache. Okay. And we pretty much just have to ask around to see... No, stop it. To see what he actually wants. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Apparently he doesn't have anything else for us. But anyway, enough with asking around, because I actually know what we need to cook for him. And we unfortunately do not have that recipe quite yet. It's not something that he can... And the door is closed again! What, do you have to wait for me to leave to close the door? Is that like some sacred ritual or something? Anyway, the recipe that we need to make is okonomiyaki. It's not something that you get from the Wonder Chef. You actually get it by cooking other things. The first thing that we need to do is have Estelle... Wait, no, that's character details. We need to have Estelle... Come on, let me choose Estelle. Thank you. We need to have Estelle, again, cooked. Fried chicken and fries. So let's go ahead and do that. Wait, cook. Okay, she failed. The party is full! Really? Okay, so I need to go and fight monsters in order to actually do this. Because apparently the party's too full to eat more stuff. Ugh. I guess that makes sense. It would be kind of stupid to actually do that. But anyway, what we need to do is have her cook that multiple times. No, they're still full. Okay. So I'm gonna have her just kill stuff. Yeah, that's great. Okay, I was originally going to try and keep count of how many times it took to actually get this stupid recipe, but I lost count. Anyway, we now have the Scottish egg recipe. The Scottish egg recipe needs meat, egg, and tomato, and it increases magic defense by 20%. So it's not bad, but not all that great either. But that's not the recipe that we actually need. The recipe that we want is actually, like I said, okonomiyaki. And in order to get that, we have to have Raven cook Scottish egg a bunch of times. I'm running out of tomato. I'm not sure if I'll have enough stuff for this. Oh well, crossing fingers I'll actually have enough. Alright, my party should be full, so battle times! Dude, it only took one try to make this, really? Really? That was a lot easier than that stupid Scottish egg. Anyway, we have okonomiyaki now. It needs meat, sticky flour, shrimp, squid, and cabbage to make. What an interesting recipe. And it increases magic defense by 40%, so it pretty much is just a better Scottish egg. Anyway, closing that down, and now we need to go back to the prison. Alright, now we're here, and we have our recipe, so come right on down here and talk to this dude again. Hey man, what's up? Well, are you gonna fix me up some mouthwatering morsels? Yes. Oh boy, what is it? What's it gonna be? You'll just have to wait until it's ready. If it tastes bad enough, I might have to keep my mouth shut for the rest of my days. Alright, so the dish that we want to serve is, of course, okonomiyaki. Here we go, give this a taste. Let me see here, I don't know, looks sorta gross from here. Num 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 num. Okay, enough of that. Phew! How was it? Oh yeah, that filled me up. Nap time. Hey, wait a sec! Let's slap him. What is with this guy? Waiting for me to fall asleep, huh? Well, it won't work. Now you listen to me. Oh well, I guess you've earned it. Those are my notes on how to refine Everlight. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Now I'll show you what happens to people who try to put one over me in my sleep. Try me, age ain't nothing but a number, and I'll go toe-to-toe with you youngins any day of the week. I'm gonna sleep just a bit more. This guy is kinda nuts. That was special. I feel like I could use a nap myself, after all this trouble. But these notes, it's all here. So then this is the real manual? I thought it would be more impressive than this. We should be able to find out for certain once we get it to Nobis. Let's take it with us then, and go back to Mantake. Alright. So we got He's gone! He's gone! Dude! We let him escape with the guard right there? This game has no bounds. It has no bounds on its logic. Anyway, we need to head out of Dangres, so I will see you guys there. Okay, now we're done with Dangres. Now the next place that we need to go to is obviously Mantake, which is all the way down there. Let's take the shortcut and go north and just come out of the southern part of the screen. Convenience for the win. Alright, we're almost there already. Okay, it's coming right up. Here is Mantake. Climb down and in we go. Now let's see, where is this dude? He should still be at the inn. Probably still dying. Hey dude! Crazy dude, you alright? What's up? Is it okay for you to be up? Yes, more or less. I'm feeling much better now. Glad to hear it. Here's what you asked for. Is this a secret manual? We think so. We got it from an old man named Irmine. Yes, there's no mistake. This is the real thing. Alright! So the old man had a few screws loose, but the book's the genuine article. With this, we will be able to clean the Everlight of impurities. Mark my words, we will craft items to surpass even the armaments of armaments of legend. And that'll mean the soulsmiths can get back on their feet again. Yes, our day in the sun has come at last, and it's all because of you. Thank you. Oh yes, your payment. A measly 8,500 gold. Lovely. If you ever need help in the future, don't hesitate to call on Brave Vesperia! Alright, so, sweet. We got that all done and over with, but believe it or not, we actually have to head back to Dongrest. So, just to save some time, I'm gonna cut out the travel and I will see you guys there. Alright, back in Dongrest. Now we need to head to the center area of town. There's something here that we still have to do. Just come right on up here. Hey kid, stop running in the street. Alright, center area. Here we go.
I didn't really think about it before we started taking on these jobs, but keeping a guild going is really tough.
What's with the deep thoughts all of a sudden?
Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious why we started taking on work in the first place.
Because we like seeing people smile?
But what happens if we help out the wrong people, or end up doing more harm than good? Then we'd be getting the total opposite results of what we set out to do.
Yeah, but take that guy, Novus, right? He looked pretty happy in the end.
I hope they can restart their guild now that everything is finished.
And the man from Ruin's Gate was pretty excited when we returned his shovel.
A little too excited if you ask me. I mean, it's a shovel.
Some people, like Mimula, will try to use us for the wrong reasons too, though.
You always have to watch the good, the bad, even the ugly sometimes. That's what guilds do.
I just wish we could take a pass on the bad and the ugly.
We just need to stand up to those things when we come across them.
Everybody's born with a bad side.
That's not so. There is something beautiful in the core of each and every person. We may have to try harder to see it in people who do things they shouldn't.
Peace, love, and understanding, huh?
Don't make fun of me. Bad people always have reasons for what they do.
Actually, Your Highness, I beg to differ with you on that point.
Anyway, goals are important, but you don't always have to achieve them.
Maybe you're right.
If everyone's happy where they are, who cares if it's not the goal they were going for?
Even if that means failing sometimes?
You cut your losses and move on to whatever's next.
Even if you wind up naked in the street, you're not finished as long as you're still breathing.
Huh? Naked? Did our lovely Judith here just say something about getting naked?
Down, boy, down.
Well, Yuri, are you on Raven's side or mine?
Hold on. When did we start choosing sides?
What's so tough about this?
You just have to learn from your mistakes. That's the basis for any kind of learning.
Rita.
For starters, just try to enjoy the ride a bit more, like these clowns do.
Yeah, I will.
Running a guild is serious business. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up that long string of side quests. Now, we are pretty much done with all the guild jobs. That cutscene was kind of like the result of all of that. So, we're all kind of just running around and really happy here. But now that we're all done with the guild quests, we need to go and head to somewhere to collect some sort of reward. So, hop into Baul, and the next place that we need to head to is Halur, which is right over here, a continent away. There we go. At least I didn't say not too far away this time. Alright, right on over here, and Halur! Hello, Halur. It has not been too long. Head inside, City of Blossoms. Now, we need to go and visit that big old tree up there, and we should get something fairly special. So, just go around this bend, up the hill, and hello! What are you all up to? Well, if it isn't Brave Vesperia. Oh, Novus, looks like you're doing well. We were worried about you. Yes, as you can see, I've made a complete recovery. That's good, even though it was like 5 minutes ago when you were like, I don't know if I'm doing so well. I made a weapon from the Everlight that you got for me. Now I've been trying to get these mages to apply a formula to it for me. I'm really looking forward to working with Everlight. As far as metals go, Everlight has an amazingly high level of air conductance. Air conductance? That's how easily something can carry air, right? Right, formulas used on weapons with a high level of air conductance have stronger effects and make for more powerful attacks. We're gonna try and apply the spirit formula that we've recently developed. By our calculations, when the stored energy is released as magic, it will be several times more powerful than magic produced from air. Sweet! A technique for combining a sword with magic. Very clever. Yes, well then, if you're ready... Yes, of course. Let's see what they come up with. It's finished! Oh, it's giving off a fantastic level of power! Truly the light of the soulsmiths has been restored to this blade. Now I have to find someone to use this blade. If you do, we'd also like to record exactly how much of an effect the spirit magic is having on the weapon. Oh yeah, I think I know just the person for the job. You mean me? Don't you think that weapon would suit you pretty well? And you'd be able to record accurate data too. There's no one better suited to take it. That's true, but I'd be quite comfortable with you using it. After all, it was kind of our doing. I guess we don't have any choice. If the client himself is suggesting it, we'll let the weirdo have it. Thanks a lot! After everything we did, how ungrateful. This is... You can tell it's quite powerful just by holding it, can you? We would love the chance to use this weapon. Certainly, I would love it if you could use it in battle, all the while helping to promote our guild and our services. Then perhaps the name of the Soulsmiths will once again begin to be known across the world, and skilled artisans will seek us out to join our ranks. She seems pleased. It looks like you've taken a liking to it. Let's go. So we've obtained Ivy Blade for our troubles for that long side quest. Let's see what it is. She has measuring tape equipped right now. And here we go, Ivy Blade, a haunted evil sword. Little is known except for the name of the owner engraved on it. So, wow. 200 more TP, actually 150, but still. And quite a boost to physical attack and magical attack, so that is really nice. Hold A after casting to increase the effect of an advanced spell while consuming TP. Okay. Sweet. I kind of want to try that overcast for myself. I should have it, the other one equipped. I think I have that anyway. Alright, wait, did I really equip it? I just want to make sure. Nope. Stop it. There we go. Sweet, yeah. I do like that. Anyway, I think we've done enough for this episode, so next time we will be finishing up all the side quests that we have to do. So I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out.